Salut tout le monde. Oh la vache, il brille le casque. Ils sont dans l'abus aussi, eux. Putain. Bon, bah du coup, comme vous pouvez le voir, je fais un petit stream pour tenter d'exploiter mon casque, le JBL Quantum 910. Donc, on va voir. On va voir. Moi, le plus important pour moi, évidemment, c'est aussi le micro, là. On va tester, je vais devoir vraiment tester le micro pour savoir si vous m'entendez bien. J'ai eu un tout petit aperçu du micro en faisant le réglage, le pré-réglage. Et comment vous dire que je le sens mal le micro. Après, peut-être que je me trompe, hein, mais je le sens mal. Bon, allez, on va écouter ça. On va voir. À tout de suite. Allez, on va écouter ça. Eh ben, je viens d'écouter. La qualité, elle est pas ouf. Hein. Oh la vache, quand tu sais le prix du casque, c'est un peu honteux. Après, bon, il est censé, comment? Il est censé trier tout ce qui est bruit parasite. Censé effacer tout ce qui est bruit parasite. Donc, bah ça, on le verra quand il y aura de l'animation chez moi. Hein. Pour l'instant, il y en a pas. Donc, je sais pas. Je peux pas la régler sur le côté aussi. Ça, c'est un peu con. Il est très rigide. Bah écoute, on va voir. Hein. Après, les LED RGB là, je sais pas si c'était obligatoire. Après, franchement, ça va. Tant qu'elle n'éclaire pas trop le salon, ça me dérange pas trop. Mais là, ça éclaire quand même pas mal, hein, les gars. Ça doit consommer de la batterie de fou, ça aussi. Espérons que le son rattrape tout ça. Parce que là, ça commence pas très bien pour le test du JBL Quantum.
Now this was familiar.
Bon.
Wasn't gonna speak to me. Hello there, my little parchment pal. You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
Il parle à des feuilles, lui. Ah, ok, ok. Alors, par la même occasion, je vais tenter le réducteur de bruit actif. Ouais. Ok, active. Noise. Ce qu'on dit, ANC. Noise. ANR. Reduction. Active Noise Reduction. Ok, bon écoute, il est pas dégueu. Il est pas dégueu. Bienvenue au deuxième spectateur, salut à toi. Si tu fais partie des abonnés, j'aurais besoin de ton avis.
That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning
Je
regrets.
teste un nouveau casque là, tu vois l'espèce de qui charge là.
My message, you know, dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar then.
How dare you? Well, yeah, I mean.
On teste le JBL Quantum 910. Le micro me paraît pas ouf. J'ai réussi à écouter un petit peu, il est pas ouf du tout comparé au micro cravate. Après, il capte bien ma voix, quoi, mais on sent que c'est retravaillé de fou.
Good quality paper, but I see a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion in travel.
The Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, Detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the Rebar Killer.
No, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, Loquacious Letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, Detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too. See if any old bones fall out. Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Ha! Of course. Well, thank you, mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust off the Rebar Killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood.
Ok,
The
bon.
Rebar Killer. I'd heard that name many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona? The folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her.
Any news, Detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh, God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
These friends of yours, are they the same ones who let a stranger violate the inner sanctum of your purse? Trust me, you are much better off here. And remember, our coffee is free of charge.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind. Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, Detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive.
Avec que des repères à
Like they
vampires.
don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
Ok, attends, je vais bouger la caméra vite fait.
PD, full of drunks, bum.
Ok, ok, bon. Continuer d'avancer un petit peu. Hein. Oh, t'en revoilà, toi?
What's cooking, Charlie?
Toujours bourré?
So good, Fabio.
Hey, come closer for a moment.
I'm food for you, Fabio.
Il fait délirer, il est perché.
Well, thank you. You won't miss it. Keep it real, Neil.
Aye, Mr. Bright.
I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference.
Bah, c'est ouf ça. Ah, attends.
Well, if it isn't my favorite flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me.
Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of suspension files.
So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log?
Got anything new on the ghost ferries?
Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the spectral boats are military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments. Apparently it's a prelude to the second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one already happened.
I guess he got something right. Looking to heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer?
Why, Detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so thoroughly this early in the evening.
Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you got?
You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here before you. Oh, sure, there are news clippings, side notes, dockets and warrants, all marked for your man. All in 1925. But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated.
What have you got on the killer without the case file?
A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a Storian. The flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf war, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police, and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO every time. Cold construction steel through the heart, and a swift chop to the neck. A 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on bootlegging. No one ever found the heads. Huh.
Anything that screams Bean Illuminati?
It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. You do say they're...
Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery. Any word on D.B. Cooper?
The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified tips. This one says, Cooper's true objective was not the money. but a small, insignificant briefcase stowed in the cargo hold. The briefcase contained technology vital to the timeline's integrity. At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened, allowing Cooper to slip into the future. The light turbulence was merely a side effect.
If only they knew. Thanks.
You know where I am, Detective.
Well, look who crawled out of their pit. What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got you?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single and a 1978 World Almanac.
Of course you did. You need something?
Any hot precinct gossip?
Your boss is in a good...
That is news. Any idea what's ringing Benny's bell?
Who can say? Maybe a kitten died or
Quel
an
bâtard.
orphan. What? You need new material, buddy. Nothing much, though. Fender benders, drunks, and me catching up on my backlog.
Season 3 of High School Detective?
Yeah. Just got to where Tammy has a run-in with the study buddies. Hell of a plot twist.
Ok, ok.
Stay safe, Chip.
Don't freeze.
Cold night. I decided to visit a few places Verona might have stumbled out of. I needed to take a look at my options. Figure out where to go first on my mental map of Seattle.
Putain, je peux pas sauter, je peux rien faire. Elle va me faire traverser toute la
Verona
ville et
said
tout.
she'd been to the...
Faut falloir que j'inspecte la ville entière là. C'est chier ça. Ça m'embête un peu parce que je cherchais de l'action en fait pour tester mon casque. Et il n'y a pas d'action. Du coup c'est un petit peu emmerdant. Alors je vais baisser le micro un peu. Voilà. Pas besoin de mettre trop fort. Parce que ça va casser les oreilles, il est vachement sensible. Je l'ai un peu baissé, on verra ce que ça donne. Bon, pas grand chose ici. Ok, bon, ça fera l'affaire pour moi tester, voir ce que ça donne, mais il va falloir que je parte sur un autre jeu si je veux en profiter. Je vous laisse là, c'était pas le plus gros stream, mais voilà, je teste et comme ça vous avez un aperçu du micro Quantum 910. Salut tout le monde.